Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and Paper Pumpkin came. Yay! The Paper Pumpkin has landed at the White household. This is the November 2019 Winter Gifts Kit, and this is an all-inclusive kit that comes out from Stampin' Up once a month. It's always a surprise, and it's always a really fun thing to get in the mailbox. In fact, it's probably my favorite thing to get in the mailbox every month. This one's a really fun one because it coordinates with last month's. You don't need to have them both to do them, but if you have them both, it's kind of fun that they go together. And we're going to be making tags today. The tags are really super adorable. And if you're not a tag person, although how could you not love these, right? But just in case, if you're not a tag person, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you a really quick way to turn these tags into cards. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, that is so much fun. Anywho, it's going to be fun either way. So welcome aboard, everybody. Wow, there's a whole bunch of you jumping on right now. That's great. I'm glad this was kind of a last-minute video, and sharing all the videos today and yesterday from OnStage, I thought I'd sneak this one in. So in case you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is an all-inclusive kit. It does come out once a month. You do need to subscribe by the 10th of the month. So this one is November's, and right now we are in the earning period for December. This is a great way to get started if you're new, because it comes with a stamp set, it comes with an ink pad. I'll show you everything it comes with, but it's pretty cool. And if you've been watching my Facebook page, you've been seeing all of the videos that I've been sharing from the presentations at OnStage. There really is nothing like being there. But if you couldn't be there, the next best thing is kind of watching some of the cool stuff in action. And so tomorrow, Linda and I will be live doing a mega reveal of this new holiday, new occasions. They're calling it a mini catalog, and also the new celebration that will be coming out to customers in January. It will be available, however, to demonstrators in December. And what that means is demonstrators get an extra month of celebration. So it's a great time to join too, because you get discount, extra month of celebration, you get to get new stuff, all kinds of fun. All kinds of cool stuff has been revealed. Okay, so we will talk more about that tomorrow. Be sure to stay tuned to my Facebook page, because I still got a bunch more videos to share with you from the event. And also, we are giving some of these kits away today. These are the kits that I'm playing with today. And if you're not following along, if your kit isn't coming until, or hasn't come yet, you can still follow along and go back and watch this by clicking on the resource page. This video will display there after we've recorded it live. It will also be on my YouTube channel, and also it'll stay on Facebook. It's not going to leave there. One thing I love about the lives, though, is that you can ask questions, and sometimes you can help me out. So a few things to keep in mind that are happening right now. The Christmas Time is Here Suite, still available. It's a sweet suite. These products are available individually. We've done several videos on it showing all the amazing things that you can do with it. I even did a whole entire class with my stamp club, my VIP club this month, showing how to do really cool techniques with the Christmas rose. And that's another fun program that I run, my VIP club. In addition to this, just rolled out this morning, and that is the announcement of the online extravaganza. You can get 15% off select colors of Stampin' Up cardstock, ink pads, and some of our Stampin' Tool bundles beginning on Wednesday, November 20th, until Friday. So Wednesday to Friday is the only 3 days there that is happening. So just wanted to give a little heads up that that's coming in case you didn't catch that. All right, so love this super adorable box, right? I love when they do fun boxes, just because I like to save them sometimes. And like the October one, the purple one that we actually made the haunted house out of, how fun was that? So this one's called Winter Gifts, and it does make the tags that I showed you. I'm going to show you what's inside first, so you can see what all is included in here and what we're going to be playing with today. This is the instruction booklet here. You're not going to need this because I'm going to show you how to make these without it. And I'm going to try to follow step by step so that you can follow along when you're making yours. But I'll also show you I'll probably fall into some mistakes that you can avoid by watching my videos, because keeping it real, people, you know what happens. I'll show you what not to do when you're making your kit. So on the back here, it gives us a listing of everything that's included in the kit. And it's also giving us alternate projects. These are the alternate projects that Stampin' Up! Created with this kit, which is awesome because it makes the kit go beyond just tags and just the holidays. And what's really great, every month I do 2 videos for each paper pumpkin kit. One is this one, the reveal and how to make it. And the second one is alternate projects, how to do something completely different with it. So I like to show different ways to use the kits and show how versatile they can be. Even if it seems like this is a holiday kit, there's so many fun things that we can do with this. I'm loving the kit already. So let's take a look at the stamp set. So each kit comes with a stamp set and it comes with an ink pad. This is the stamp set that came in this month's kit. Really sweet, and it's photopolymer so you can see through it. Again, when you're new, you can use these stamp sets each month to build your collection, and it gets you started. And it also comes with a little ink spot, and these take the same inks as our full-size ink pads, so you can re-ink them. They also go great with the Stamparatus because you can get a smaller area. So I like to take them on the go too if I'm stamping on the go because they're smaller than a full-size ink pad. So this is a great holiday set here. I like the to and from, goes great with the tags. We have peace, love, and joy, gift for you, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, some snowflakes, and some holly berries. In addition to that, the kits also come with all of the adhesives that you need to complete the kit. So it really is all-inclusive. So they've got the dimensionals here. These are pop-up dots, and they always give you more than you need, so you'll have some left over. And these are mini glue dots. So they come in every kit, so you don't have to worry if you are on the run. I know people sometimes, they do this in the waiting rooms, and I know a couple of times people have been in the hospital recuperating or recovering or at rehab, and they actually do these to keep busy and to have some, cards to send to people. So in addition to that, this one has some fun bling. These are sequins. We've got silver sequins and we've got iridescent sequins. So there's 72 total sequins here. And we've got this ribbon. So this one is 3 yards of cotton ribbon. And this color is shaded spruce. And the colors here, they coordinate beautifully with our color family. These are the colors of the Winter Gifts kit. It's Early Espresso, Pool Party, Real Red, and Shaded Spruce. So you'll be able to coordinate these with your other products and they'll all match great. So this is the cotton ribbon. And then there's also some silver cord here. I love this silver cord. It makes them fun. You know what? I used to make ornaments and hang them with this. So I love that they have the tags here. And to be honest with you, these tags are so beautiful, I might actually use them as ornaments. All right, so in addition to all of that, we've got all kinds of goodies here. Let me back you out so you can see a little bit more. So we've got some, these are laser cut sheets here, and there's all kinds of fun things. I'm loving all the cardinals. Cardinals, I love cardinal. And so we've got a little laser cut cardinal. Of course, it could double as a different bird if you wanted it to. We've got some, these are like little sprigs. And then we've got, these are round dots that are going to go on some of our projects. I'm just going to kind of fan these out. Just kind of so you can see everything all at once. We've got a sheet of die cut trees here. And then some leaves that go with the, these are all die cut leaves that go with the sprigs. And then these here are banners. They're die cut banners, so they all just pop out. Next up, these are one of the tags here. So this is the actual background to one of the tags, and then one of the banners that's going to go on that tag. So there's 3 sheets of that one. Are they all the same? Yeah, all 3 are the same. So there's actually 6 of those tags. And the same with this one. There's 6 of these tags. So all in all, this makes, does it tell us what it makes in total? Cut elements for how many tags we're going to get out of this? It looks like maybe there's 4 of each design. And so there's 6. These are little sleds. So I've got 6 of 1, 6 of 2, but I only see 3 of the trees unless they're doubled up, those sheets. Oh, there's 2 sheets of trees here. So it looks like we get 6 tags from each. So those 2 of those trees. So if we have 6 tags from each design, that's 24 tags. And these are very pretty, like you would put these on the special presents here. So this is another tag design here. And this, again, these little tags pop out. We're going to pop them all out in just a minute. And our last sheet here is this one. This is another one of the tags. This is a background to one of the tags here. And then some more banners there. So we've got quite a lot of pieces to play with here. There's going to be a lot of, like, again, 24 tags. That's a lot. So that's a lot of really pretty tags that you could put when you go to your holiday swap party, or, you know, when you're doing your fancy gift to that special someone. Or, like I said, hang it on the tree. Use it as an ornament. Oh, wait. I almost forgot the best part. Oh, my gosh. I can't even believe I could have forgotten this. These are foiled sheets and die cuts. So we've got little baby snowflakes. See the silver foil in there? We've got some big snowflakes. There's 2 different sizes there. Sorry, there's 3 sheets of that one there. They were stuck together. Actually, is there 2 sheets? There might be 2 sheets of this one too. I can't tell if they're stuck together. No, I think there's just one. And then look at this. We've got die cut deer. Kind of goes along with the In the Woods stamp set and the In the Woods die, the deer. Oh dear. And dashing deer too. That's a fun one that I paired with the last kit. All right, so let's get started. I think the first thing I'm going to do here, obviously, is read the directions. And it says step 1, stamp greetings on all the labels. So I think what I'm going to do first is punch out, we'll make one of each. So I'll just punch out one of each of the pieces here and get them ready. So and if I was doing the entire kit at once, I would punch out all the pieces at once. So these tag sheets have the little banner or a little accent on them too, so don't miss that when you're punching out. I love the sled. How stinking cute is this? I really feel like this is going to make an appearance on my alternate video. So there is a little piece inside there that you're going to want to remove on that. So there's a little separation between the sled and the front. I'm at least going to punch out the main pieces, and then maybe there's some of this little foliage that we can put on. I can punch that out as we go. Okay, so it looks like we've got, these are the different tags here and pieces that go with the tags. Let's see this one. Goes here. It is another fabulous paper pumpkin. I so agree, Julie. All right, so we've got a large piece here. I think this one's going to go there. And then Let It Snow. Does that have white? Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, I got that backwards. This goes here. Yes. No, that goes there. No, I was right in the first place. You know I'm already going off-roading, right? You know, it's already happening. They refer to the paper pumpkin kit as the pre-made dinner meals that you throw in the freezer, and then when you really want to get your craft on, but you got a lot going on, and you don't have time to do it all at once. So, and I'm going to leave these and punch them out as we go. The foliage part. So, anyways, this is like, you know, pulling them out of the freezer and getting them rocking and rolling. So it looks like here we've got, they layer here on the snowflakes. I know. I so agree, Judith. I think they get better and better each month. I think, oh my gosh, how are they going to outdo this one? Right? I was thinking with last month's kit, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was like over the top. How are they going to outdo? And then this came and I was like, wow. And I love that they did tags this month because, you know, it's something that we need and obviously use a lot when you're gift giving. All right. I know these little snowflakes, I think they go on this tree. Okay, I think I've got most of it there. So the first thing it says to do is to stamp the tags. So we've got this, you know what, I'm just going to realign them so that I mess them up a little bit, that they were out of order. Kind of kept them in the order that they were showing on in the picture so that I could, you know, I don't know if you guys are like me, but you know, I'm more of a, I look at the picture and just kind of try to make it. I know you guys know that because some of you have been watching me for a while. You know that I always end up going off-roading at some point. Looks like I missed one banner here. I'm gonna try to follow those instructions, but we'll see at some point. I might just go off-roading. And you know, if you're like me and you start doing that, you know that it eventually ends up not being the same thing, but being your own creation. And you're like, it's still awesome. It's still beautiful. All right, so there, the different words from the stamp set here it used were let it snow. And if this is your first paper pumpkin kit, you will be receiving an acrylic block with it. If you are already a stamper, you probably have acrylic blocks for your stamps to mount your stamps on. And so I have some here that I am going to, I'm just going to mount all four at once, but you could just reuse the same block over and over. Where I was going with that is if this is your first kit, you can just reuse the same block. I would stamp all four of one tag and then change it out and stamp all, and you could change you don't have to do exactly the same wording that they're doing here. And we've got peace out. Yay, Cindy just got hers in the mail. Woohoo! Whoa! Jumped right out of my hands. Block on rogue. And I think this one is a gift for you. But it's okay if they're not exactly the same. You may want to have all your tags say the same things. The die cuts are wonderful. I so completely agree. I love these. I just think as is. Sometimes it's hard for me to think right away of an alternate project because I love the actual project so much. I'm like last month was like that too. I just loved it so much. But then you know, the juices start going. You get your alternate projects and you're like, wow, I'm wishing I had like 10 more kits so I could play with them. So we've got Let It Snow. This is shaded spruce. That's the color. There's a different color each month. Ah, I knew it. The suspense as to whether I had that lined up good was killing me. I feel like I want to do that one again. I want to redo on that one. So here's another reason why you want to stamp before you attach things, so that you can flip them over. Because you know what? All paper has two sides, right? Well, most of it does, not all of it. Mary's already got her notes for this one, for her outside the box stuff. I cannot wait to see what you make, Mary, because Mary Bush is like, if you don't follow her on Stampin' in the Sand, you definitely need to, because she is so talented. Yay! Second time's a charm. Now, if you're new and don't have any other supplies, and this maybe was your first kit or the last one was your first kit, a couple of tools that I would recommend for you are the Stampin' Up! Take Your Pick tool, because this picks up small pieces. I will be using this, but it also has, on the other side of this paper piercer, a spatula end, so if you stick something on wrong, you can lift it back up again. But the other thing, the other tool, so to speak, that I highly recommend for everybody, but especially for new stampers, is simple chamois. And I just put it in a stamp case, but you just wet it and you can clean all these super fast. Peace. Peace out. Okay, so we've got step 1. I made it through step 1 without changing anything. Step 2, layer and adhere die cuts and stamped labels on tags using dimensionals and glue dots. All right, so I guess now they're just saying assemble. So, okay, we're going to do that. And then, oh, these are easy. Okay. And it's hard for me to tell what they have popped up here and what they have flat. So I'm going to kind of guess. And also I'm cheating here. Instead of using the mini glue dots that came in the kit, I'm using snail adhesive. That is another thing, that if you don't have either snail adhesive or Tombow liquid glue is very popular too. Either one of those, definitely a plus. So far on the sled, I am just attaching these pieces flat. But I want to pop up, let's see, I think I'm going to put the deer down flat too, so he stays kind of down and doesn't get stuck. Oh, one more tool. Look, you can get away without having any of these tools, especially if you're new, don't feel like you need to have any of these. But when you're looking for where do I start, also the silicone mat is a great place to start. And the reason why is because I was using snail instead of those glue dots that came with it for this. And sometimes it goes like in between his legs here, and it won't get my station all sticky if I have this underneath. And it doesn't really stick to the silicone. So those are handy to have. Alrighty, so he looks like he's kind of standing up here just a little bit. And then the Let It Snow, I think, is popped up on Stampin' Dimensionals there. Wow, Melly says she rinses her chamois and it rinses clean. I guess what you're saying there is I should rinse my chamois. Is that what you're going? Yeah, I guess I probably should, huh? I was thinking they should make these black so I don't see, but eventually mine turn black. But they're so, I mean, they're awesome because it's such a quick and easy clean. Okay, so Let It Snow is popped up on top of the deer there. I put that on dimensionals. And then it looks like we're going to take 4 leaves here. Mackenzie's already looking forward to next month's. Yes, I do like all occasions cards, and they did tell us that next month is going to be all occasions. That is the something for everything kit. Is that what it is? Hold on. Excuse us for while we break. Yeah, something for everything. That's the name of it. You have until December 12th to sign up for that one. But it is going to be an all occasion kit. It already looks like it's going to be beautiful colors. All right, now here you definitely want to use the mini glue dots on these guys. So it looks like, and I think I'm going to stick the 3 pieces together and then stick them on, and I'm cheating again here. If you have the mini glue dots in the kit, they're perfectly fine to use those. I'm just using the ones that I had handy here. Don't think that's how that was supposed to go. And I ripped it because I was being a little rough with it. Down, girl. All right. Let's see. Let's try this one again. So I'm sticking that to a mini. You know what? I actually think might be better than sticking that to the mini glue dot because it is a little bit fragile there. Is sticking the glue dot to your leaf. Try that one again. Maybe I should use the glue dots that came in the kit. Mine don't seem to be behaving at all. Come on, there we go. When all else fails, help it along. So now the glue dot's on the top of that, and then stick it. So that way I'm not ripping that off the glue dot pack. And then we're going to stick one more on here. Kathy's stalking her mailman, waiting for her paper pumpkin to come. Don't blame you one bit. I wish I had put that that leaf on top, but I think it's all going to look beautiful. So you know how I said, you know, you watch this so I can make the mistakes and show you which mistakes not to make? The first one would be, don't stick this directly to the glue dot. Stick the glue dot to the leaf and then stick your sprig to it. And the second one would be this top leaf. What I did here, I attached it below. Instead, I would like to attach that one on top. That's what I'm here for, to make these mistakes for you. There. And if you didn't catch what I meant by that, let me just hold these up so you can see it. Okay. So this one, the leaves, the sprig's on top. This one, the leaf is on top, kind of hiding where the sprig connects. I don't really know that it matters all that much, but you know, if you're making yours. So then I'm going to attach this to a glue dot and stick it. It looks like that is underneath this. Yeah, remember that spatula tool? So maybe you want to do these while you're putting that deer down instead of jumping and put that deer down first. See how many tips I can give you here on what mistakes not to make on this one. All right, so I do have a glue dot on this. I am sliding it right underneath. And we're going to do the same thing here with his tail. But no, I guess we're going to put that a little bit lower. We don't want to make it look like he's got gas or anything. Let's put that a little bit lower underneath the tag there. Beautiful. All right, so we have attached all the pieces to the first tag. And the next one, let's see, these look like, I'm not entirely sure where this red piece was supposed to go. I don't see that on anything. I'm just going to put that aside. I don't know. Maybe we'll just use that in our alternates. All right, so these guys, it looks like we're going to attach our snowflakes. I'm attaching them with these dimensionals. I'm attaching them both with dimensionals because I want it to be poppy. And you know what? You could probably get away with just putting a dimensional in the beginning, and I mean in the middle, but I kind of want it to make sure that it's really sturdy. So I'm not going to put it on all of these, although you could. I'm just going to put it on the maybe every other edge of the larger snowflake, or maybe the smaller one would be okay, just the middle. String. I didn't say to put the string down yet. I think that's the next step. Whoever read the instructions, was that Melissa? Thank you for that. It does. I'm trying to go by the instructions, and it's saying to stick these things down and then do the string. So I'll listen to it. You know what? I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Actually, I'm going to put the dimensional on every other. If you were making this yourself, you don't have to follow the directions. As you can see, most of the time I don't either. So if you want to go ahead and complete the full tag before you go on to the next step, rather than doing all your assembly and then attaching the string, you can totally do that. Okay, I'm going to put that at a little bit of an angle. So we got to, oops, maybe not too much because I wanted those to pop, right? There we go. So we've got our snowflakes down on this one. I think this guy's got to go up, popped up too. Are you guys loving the short clips, the video clips from the OnStage presentations with the new product that I've been posting past yesterday and today? There really is nothing like being at these OnStage events and the excitement and seeing everybody and getting the prize patrol. But you know what? It is really fun too. The next best thing is to kind of catch some of the new product in action and seeing it and seeing what we have to look forward to in the future. All right, we've got tag number 2. And And here, I think this guy is going to go down flat, but your string is going to go in this hole, so make sure that that doesn't go down here. Make sure that hole overlaps the top. So probably I should break out that silicone mat, right? So that's going to determine my placement of the tree. So it's going to go up just a little bit so that hole overlaps the top there. Ah, I see the red strip. I found it. It goes behind this "A Gift for You" tag. How about that? I think, does that go? Yeah, it does fit. I was wondering if maybe it needed to be trimmed and make it a little longer, but it does look like it fits there. So I'm going to pop that up. Hold on, Piece. Man, Piece is getting a little too excited over there. It's like, pick me, put me together next. But yeah, you're next because you're the last one. Saving the best for last, I guess, Piece. Okay. Do you ever talk to your projects? Is that just something I do? Please say yes. Awkward. I don't know if these snowflakes are popped up or not, but hey, I like to pop things up, so let's go for it. I guess we do have a little bit of creative freedom there to decide how puffy or how flat you want your project, if you want them popped up or if you want them a little flatter. So the snowflakes, they're actually peeking out from underneath that tag there. All right, Piece, now it's your turn. Okay, so here it looks like we've got a few more of those little leaves and sprigs. Now this time, let's do those first instead of at the end. Looks like same. We're gonna do. Yeah, looks like this one might be a tad different. Let's see. Maybe one little spriggy there. And all right, let's get going with the mini glue dots. So same thing, I'm going to attach these two leaves together. I'm going to start by attaching that to the mini glue dot rather than attaching the sprig to the mini glue dot. Just because that was a little fragile. I'm with you. I totally agree, Molly. I like it popped. I love dimensionals. I love just a big, just to me, it just like, I don't know, jumps out at you. I like it. It's like lifelike. Okay, so I think this leaf I'm going to attach right to the bottom. Maybe I'll do this with both of them. I'll attach it right to the bottom of that piece banner. Like that. And then the same with this guy. Just attach that right to the bottom. Oh, thank you, Sandy. I'm glad I'm not the only one that talks to my projects. Sometimes they are my babies. Okay, so the cardinal, I would totally put him down with glue dots. You can use snail if you want to, but there's going to be a lot of what I call panty lines show through in these tiny little die cut areas that are kind of a little delicate. And I think that mini glue dots probably would work best on him. So just a couple of those. Got our little birdie on there. And then some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this tag. And since they're mini dimensionals, I'm going to do 3 on the back of this one, just so it's a little sturdier. It is so much more fun than stamping alone. I totally agree. And I don't feel like I'm talking to myself at all because, you know, I got you guys here with me. All right, so let's see what it says here. Die cuts using dimensionals and glue dots. Sequins are the last step, so it didn't say to do that. Okay, so it says tie 6 inches of ribbon and 11 inches of silver twine to the snowflake and the cardinal tag. So these two have the same measurements. All right, so I'm going to show you a little tip here. Some of you experienced paper pumpkin users might know this, but some who are new may not. So I'd like to point that out, that there is actually a ruler down here at the bottom of the instructions. So when it says 6 inches, you can just use that. So we're going to cut 2 of those because we're going to put it on 2 tags. And again, if I was making all these tags at once, I would just do all my cutting at once. Kind of go assembly line. And then it says 11 inches of that silver. So we got 9 plus 2 equals 11. Terry, you're very welcome. She said thank you for sharing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying those videos. It's going to be so much fun, this new catalog coming out. I felt like this was like my lucky week. I mean, you know, we get OnStage and we get all the goodies there. And when we go to OnStage events for Stampin' Up, we get goodies and stuff like that. And it's a paper pumpkin week, so I get this in the mail, and I'm like, my gosh, how can the week be bad? I mean, it's Monday, and this is how it starts. Loving it. I will say, I went to OnStage in Hartford, Connecticut, and I live in Massachusetts, so it was about an hour from me, a little over an hour from me, which normally it's not that close. Normally, I mean, I go to Atlantic City. I drove 8 hours. Sometimes I even fly to some of the OnStage events, but this particular one happened to be close, and I was happy for that, so I drove. No, did I put the... Yeah. Mary says she would. Something about, I can't read the rest of your comment there on the deer tag. I can only read it. It says we need to add snowflakes in addition to the sequins. You know what? I think you're right. I gotcha. I can't read the rest of it because it says ... more. And for some reason it doesn't let me open that up in this mode on my phone. But you're right. We have those little sequin snowflakes. They would be so adorable here. Okay, so anyways, back to my story. I was going somewhere with my OnStage story. You know, so I got to drive to this one. It was fairly close to home, which doesn't happen very often for me. And as I was driving home with my girlfriend and my mom, it was about, I don't know, 7. It's dark out. And I'm in the middle lane. We're gabbing. We're all excited about everything we just learned at OnStage and all the things we just got. And we're having a grand old time. And I mean, people are passing me left and right. All of a sudden, the blue lights come on behind me. I'm like, he cannot possibly be pulling me over. There's no way I'm speeding. People are passing me in the slow lane, right? So I pull over, and he was, in fact, pulling me over. So I'm like, as he comes to the window, and I looked at him, and I'm like, was I speeding? And he says, no. I'm looking at him like, well, why did you pull me over then? And he says, oh, your state inspection sticker expired in September. You know, sometimes those little things, like, you just don't pay attention to them. I just totally spaced. So he gave me a warning, thankfully, so all was well. But obviously, the first thing I did this morning was go down and get that taken care of. But I had totally forgotten to get that done. So that was a little, my heart was racing for a little bit there. Little excitement, little more excitement from OnStage. All right, it's saying we need 8 inches of silver twine for the sled. What about the tree? Oh, 8 for the tree, 8 for the sled, but you cut it differently. Okay, so we'll cut 2 of these. Oh, Mary, I can tell your juices are already flowing here. You are going to have some pretty amazing alternate projects. She's already like, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to heat emboss the words. And seriously, she's coming out with some good stuff. She's going to have alternate projects before her kid even arrives. And I can't wait to see them. Oh, Tony, thank you. I'm glad I'm not alone. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm like, and at the same time, I felt like an idiot. It's just not something I look at or think about ever, except, once a year when you have to do it. Okay, so it looks like we tie a double knot. Do we tie this right through? Tie a double knot, repeat on the, oh, okay, so this one goes through on the sled. Let me just move these to the side. One more reason why this take your pick is handy. Use that piercer to, the holes are pre-cut, but there's a little piece of paper in there that did not want to come out. It didn't want to let go. Okay, so we're going to put one in through here, tie a knot. We're going to do that on both. Actually, it says double knot, right? Because a single knot might just come through, right? That's probably why it said double. Let's see. I'm just going to do a single for now. It does say double knot, so if you want it to be really super strong, double knot yours. Ah, you got pulled over for that inspection sticker too. And it's so funny. I had just gotten the car registered. Registration was up, and I just put the new registration in this week. And I don't know why I do this. It's silly, right? But for some reason, ever since I got the car, every time I get a new registration, instead of throwing the old one out, I just stick the new one, paperclip it to the front. So I have this stack of registrations from the time I bought the car. And so I hand the police officer the stack of registrations. He's just looking at it like, what the heck? Oh, all right, it's sequin time. They are adorable, aren't they, Pam? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Now listen, I'm gonna show you as soon as I put these sequins on. I'm gonna show you the quickest, easiest tip on how to turn these into cards. If you would rather have cards and make these into cards rather than tags, because some people, are card people. I personally like tags. Sometimes the 3D things I turn into cards. But the tags, I personally really like, and I would use these as tags. But I know there's certain people out there that would just want a card, and they would wait for the alternate project, which obviously I'm probably going to do a card with. But here I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you both. Terry, good thing you didn't have. She's alive. She said she's alive. PD addict. I'm glad that they didn't have that going when I got pulled over. Oh my gosh, I would have been so embarrassed. I was already embarrassed. So they're just, just kind of, it looks like they look just a little random here with these cute little sequins. And I'm alternating between the silver. I've got the silver on the 2 blue tags and then the iridescent on the other 2 tags. But I don't know that matters either. Okay, and that, my friends, and I think I followed the instructions the whole time. Wow, I know that was tempting to tie that ribbon on the first one before I started the next one. It was so tempting to do that, but I tried not. I tried to stay right on roading there with the instructions, and they were so easy, right? And you get your craft on, and they're super beautiful and super fun. All right, so as promised, before I let you go, I'm going to show you this one little trick. And actually, before I show you this, I'm going to bounce back here really quickly in case you missed it. This is on the back of the Paper Pumpkin instructions, and they are alternate projects from Stampin' Up! If you do want to do something a little bit different. So these are a few things, but don't worry, I will have another video showing more. Okay, here it comes. I know I'm killing you guys, right? As soon as you see this, you're gonna do a V8 moment. You're gonna go, oh, I could have had a V8. Ready? These are silver foil cards. They come with the envelopes, right? It's a pack of silver foil note cards and matching envelopes, right? So check this out. And now, if I did this, I might not tie this on, although you could give somebody the card and have a removable, ornament that they could use. All right, but check it out. Right? Couple dimensionals. So these note card packs, you can buy them in my online store. They are not, they did not come with the kit, but they're $10. If you would rather have cards than tags, check this out. It's the simplest thing in the world, right? And What a wow this is, right? If I didn't, well, I mean, I might use this actually cord someplace else. I might wrap it behind instead if I was going to use that as a card. But how adorable is that, right? Instacard. So there you go. There's your Instacard, and you can do that with every single one of these. You can pop them on one of these silver foil cards, and boom, you've got 20, and there'd be 24. So order 2 packs of these, or 3. Yeah, I think they're 20 to a pack. I gotta. Oh, you know what? Here we go. I'll tell you what they are to a pack. Here they are. They are $10 for a pack of 20 Whisper White cards and 20 envelopes. So this makes 24 tags, so you'd need 1 pack of these and maybe a few more, maybe 4 more extras to make the entire paper pumpkin kit into cards, into greeting cards. Or you could just do some of it into greeting cards, right? Super easy, super adorable. All right, so there we go. This was the November Winter Gifts Paper Pumpkin Kit out of the box. And also how to turn that into a greeting card really fast if you wanted to do holiday cards instead. And I will be back with an alternate project. I don't know exactly when, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And Linda and I will be live tomorrow. So I'll still be sharing some more videos from the OnStage presentations in Hartford. So stay tuned for those little snippets of the sneak peeks of things to come on my Facebook page. But tomorrow, Linda and I will be live, probably a little bit later than normal. Stay tuned for the exact time, with a mega reveal of this new occasions catalog and the new celebration event that are going to be starting for customers in January. So we will look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a great night.